I've been telling you all year, man.
Yeah, man.
I haven't been lying, I've been working.
Yeah. You think that got in?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Keep
All
it
right.
going.
Yeah, the people's champion Navasky Anderson, he's into the men's 800 final at the World Championships. In 1993, Clive Terrelong, a Jamaican, missed out on the final by 1/100th of a second, running 1:45.75. Well, Navasky Anderson is into the final and he becomes the first Jamaican on the men's side. Let's head back to Jermaine Brown to have a proper conversation with him.
Honestly, I am so happy I'm in the World Championship finals. I'm now one of the best in the world and I've been working hard. This is my third World Championship games, made one Olympic team, and I've tried and I've tried. I've been beaten up so many times, but guess what? I still got back up. And even today, it was a very messy race. The guys tried to box me in and beat me up, put me in lane 3. But guess what? I still didn't give up. I had that drive in me, had the grit, had the determination, and I knew I wanted to make it to the World Championship finals.
Yeah, there was a particular moment before these championships that really told you that you had it in you to get that national record again and to get into the final. Tell me about that particular moment.
Well, I was just in a training session and I ran some super crazy fast times, and the coaches was like, wow, my coach was like to me, it's best if you just go into the World Championship as an underdog. And because based on that training and based on that work, I knew, listen, I am one of the best out there in the world. And I was just so happy I was able to prove it on the big stage here tonight.
And what a brilliant season. You've broken the national record for a third time this season, taking it back from Tyrese Taylor. Tell me about that.
I'm just happy back and forth, exchanging up national records. It's just, I'm so happy both of us came out here in the World Championship semi-finals. That's the first time 2 Jamaican athletes have ever done that in history. And now we have one of us advancing to the finals. I'm sorry Tyrese wasn't able to make it with me, but I'm going to go out there and represent myself and Tyrese, my family, Jamaica, and just represent everybody that's out there supporting Navasky Anderson.
Yeah, the Jamaican men are doing magnificently in Tokyo, Japan. You look at the track, 100, 200, 400, 800, the sprint hurdles. Jamaicans represented in all those track events on the men's side. Truly spectacular what is happening in the Japanese capital. Bruce, what a performance from this young man, Navasky Anderson. He didn't win at the national trials. He didn't win at the NACAC championships, but here he is in the World Championship final.
The 800, again, across the board, one of those really mega events this year. We have so many men below 142 that the Jamaicans up at 144 and 143.74, which is what Tyrese Taylor had done to get the national record from Navasky Anderson, really had no way through. Except what the Jamaicans decided to do, and I love it, is that they said, we don't care how slow they want to run the races. We are going to go out there and do our very best. And you see here, with Navasky Anderson, he was what, in 5th, 6th coming into the straight. He knows he needs to get top 2 for automatic, but he also knows time qualifies, and 2-time qualifiers go through from this race. An amazing run, national record, getting to the finals. He trains with a former world champion, Marco Arop from Canada. That's training matters, coaching matters, training groups matter. So happy for Navasky Anderson. He was at St. Jago High School and was an okay athlete there. He's now among the best in the world, top 8.
Yeah, he wasn't one of the stars at St. Jago. There were other 800, 1500 runners, certainly more decorated and recognized than he was. But here he is, David Riley, the man who is in the World Championship final and once again has the national record.
Yeah, and I say to all the people who like to go to the stadium and go to bathroom breaks during the 800 and the 15 and the 5,000, we need to stop it because we're going to start moving in this area. We need to provide support, and it demonstrates that whatever we decide to do and put some effort in it, we can. Years ago, this was the case for throws. It was laughable that we could get a throws medal. We're there, we're earning medals. It's laughable to say we can get a medal in the middle distance. We're almost there. We need to just really provide the opportunity for all athletes regardless of what event, pole vault, whatever it is, and let's work at it. We can do it. We're a powerhouse in track and field.
We're a powerhouse in track and field indeed. Warren, let me come to you. I'm not sure I ever saw you run the 800. I know I saw you do 100, 200, 400 sprint hurdles. I'm pretty sure I saw you run 400 hurdles as well, but never saw you do an 800. But I'm going to ask you to talk about this effort from Navasky Anderson.
Yeah, nothing over 500. That's the most Mr. Mills have ever forced us to go against our will. But, you know, regards that paid off. I did an interview, a session last year with Navasky, and one thing I got from him that he's very determined. If you tell him that he cannot do something, he will not stop until he did it. I spoke to him about before he went to St. Jago, little country boy, come a town, don't know, and he fought his way. He went to the US as a countryman again, never know the system, learned it. He's a part of a good camp, a good coach, and a good mentor in Marco. And one thing I can say from him, determination goes a far way. As you guys say, he was never one of the best at high school, the best at St. Jago, but determination goes a far way.
Yeah, and that men's 800 final will come up on Saturday, so we really look forward to that. Is it far-fetched to think that he could snatch what would be a massive surprise medal?
As I said, this game has been going very good for us. We saw him put down a massive PB again. So when somebody's hungry, you never know what will happen. And he's very, very hungry and determined.
Anything is possible, guys?
All right, so let's put a fact out there. A guy named Nader from Portugal, who cannot win the 1,500 meters because you have Jake Whiteman, you have Chariot, you have...
Inga Britson, Hooker.
It cannot happen. He's now the world champion this year in the 1,500 meters. Why? Because they decided to jog slowly. We have about 10 men who have gone sub 3:30 this year. The race was won in 3:34, 4 seconds slower. If the 800 meters becomes a tactical race where they go through in about 52 or 53 seconds for the first lap, anybody, including Navasky Anderson, can earn a medal. However, I expect that Wanyonyi and Arap might take it out and run the legs off and go for a 141 victory.